Elite Eight round of the NCAA Tournament Midwest region is in front of us at the number 1 seeded Kansas Jayhawks and the number 3 seeded Oregon Ducks squared off in Kansas City. Kansas defeated Purdue in the Sweet 16 round with a 98-66 win, while Oregon barely emerged victorious against Michigan 69-68. Game tip-off is scheduled for Saturday at 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time. The Kansas Jayhawks are 6.5-point favorites in this game, with the total set at 156.5 points. After ending their conference tournament play with the quarterfinal loss against TCU, the Kansas Jayhawks, who are 31-4, are looking rejuvenated in the NCAA tournament so far, with 3 consecutive victories. They're just the 6th team in history of the tournament to win its first 3 games of the NCAA play by 20 points or more, as UC Davis, Michigan State, and Purdue all got outscored big time. They are also the first team since the 1995 UConn team to score 90-plus points in each of its first 3 games of the tournament. Against the Purdue Boilermakers, the Jayhawks stuffed 15 threes, a new team record for most in an NCAA tournament game. National Player of the Year favorite Frank Mason III led the team with 26 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds, while Devontae Graham also added 26 points along with 2 assists. Freshman forward Josh Jackson contributed with 18 points and 12 rebounds. The Oregon Ducks finished the regular season as the champions of the Pac-12 Conference with a 16-2 record, but on the conference tournament, they were stopped in the championship game by Arizona 80-83. The number 3 seeded team in the NCAA tournament then recorded 3 wins in a row over Iona, Rhode Island, and Michigan to advance into the Elite Eight round for the 2nd consecutive season. In a narrow victory over the Wolverines, Tyler Dorsey led the team with 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, while Jordan Bell recorded a strong double-double performance with 16 points and 13 rebounds with 4 offensive boards. Dylan Brooks and Dylan Ennis scored 12 and 10 points respectively, with Brooks topping the team in passing segments with 5 assists. Taking a look at the betting numbers and statistics, the Kansas Jayhawks are 15-17-1 against the spread total, 9-11 at home, and 6-1 away. They're 13-16 on the over-under total, 10-6 at home, and 3-10 away. The Jayhawks are 7-3 against the spread and 7-3 on the over-under in the last 10 overall games. They are 3-0 against the spread and 3-0 on the over-under in the NCAA Final Tournament. On the other side, the Oregon Ducks are 14-16 total on the over-under, 8-11 at home and 6-5 away. They are 21-15 total against the spread, 14-11 at home and 7-4 away. The Ducks are 4-6 against the spread and 8-2 on the over-under in their last 10 overall games. They are 1-2 against the spread and 2-1 on the over-under in conference tournament and first and second round of NCAA play. The Kansas Jayhawks score 83.9 points per game, while allowing 71.8 points per game this season, while the Oregon Ducks score 79.1 points per game and allow 65.6. The Jayhawks will be without Udoka Azubuike, who is out for the remainder of the season with a wrist injury. The Oregon Ducks will play without Chris Boucher, who is out due to a knee injury, and MJ Cage, who is also out for the remainder of the season due to injury. The Oregon Ducks are the underdogs in this one, but the underdogs do not always lose. Nevertheless, will give the advantage to the Jayhawks. Also, this one could be one of those high-scoring performances on both sides, as both teams like to run and gun. So for our pick and prediction, we'll go with the Kansas Jayhawks at -6.5 points and take over the total of 156.5. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.